NBA2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K20.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and have a figurine of your favorite basketball. Sixers basketball. Tickets are still available for the next Sixers home games. To purchase your tickets today, visit ticketmaster or available games or sign up for season tickets. Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to center court for the reading of your Liberty Bell.
Joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next. That's the next phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue for
This is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep. My voice is waking them up. I'm excited.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
DA, take it away.
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college. But a fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said, "A lot of people forgot about me. You have to build yourself up again. And for me, I wanted to prove myself again." Kevin, we all agree he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. Kyle Lowry, an all-star year after year, but Bill, his playoff performance historically a little bit more uneven.
And the best thing that happened to him was LeBron leaving the East. And then all of a sudden that narrative changes and he makes the finals and he had some moments. And I think there was a little turnaround for him in the Milwaukee Bucks series last year where there was a fearlessness that he was able to recapture and play with like he would in the regular season. There was a tentative nature to him sometimes in some of these playoff games. In that Bucks series, I felt like he found himself.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Miracle Man is out there with Lowry, and it's Van Vliet in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Here's Miracle Man. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Shoots the 3, hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Your heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You take a look at the 76ers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Raptors, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Miracle Man after Ben Simmons' bucket. Fires the three. No good from Miracle Man.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Miracle Man after the Sixers pick up 2. The three-pointer is right on target. Miracle Man's got 6 points. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Harris. Siakam pulls it in.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miracle Man. 9 points in the game so far. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. To the paint. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Harris. Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Here's Miracle Man. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Miracle Man's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16-seed, no-conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel, though. And they've looked at it, and they've really studied it, and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1, and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff, and it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West. Which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. beyond the arc. No good from Miracle Man. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Harris. The pass to Miracle Man. Launches a three. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Horford the pass to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Siakam pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Lowry. Out to the right wing. Here's Miracle Man. The good-looking shot from the wing. Miracle Man's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yeah, yes. By the way, what a great stroke.
I emulate all stretch fours who don't
Yes.
guard anybody.
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
You stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0
Yep.
because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
Yeah. You are. You're a great screen
I'll set some
setter.
picks.
You're a great pick and roll guy. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Al Horford. And it's Burks in for Richardson. Then for the Raptors, Marcus All comes in for Serge Ibaka. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Here's Miracle Man. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game. The 76ers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Gasol comes to help. Back to O'Quinn. Puts up a 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Miracle Man. Burks covering. Passes it to Miracle Man. Sinks the triple. Miracle Man's got 28.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Simmons. Hands it from short range. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's
that
a great idea.
there's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. It was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. Burks with the double team. Inside. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Burks kicks to O'Quinn. That one falls.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Golden State. Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Here's Miracle Man. Burks covering. Offensive rebound. Here's Gasol, and he lays it. straight ends. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Harris laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Miracle Man. He's got 34. Outside Lowry. Pass to Miracle Man. Raptors moving the ball around. This all no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They double him with Siakam. And Harris wide open. He shoots. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Miracle Man. Burks covering. Lowry drawing the double team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris outside. Wants to get it to Burks and does. They double him with Siakam. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. The rebound by Gasol. Here's Miracle Man. And the layup's good off the glass. Miracle Man's got 36.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing, but it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Miracle Man, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. As Tobias Harris expands his shooting range, Bill, the demand for his services continues to grow. Now, but he's moved around the league a lot here. I mean, he's seen a lot of different addresses so far.
Yeah, and that's a red flag. You know, I think when somebody's been on 5 teams and keeps getting traded, he's good enough that other teams keep trading for him, and then he's also not quite good enough that teams are okay if he leaves. And that's a dangerous place to be as an NBA player. You end up 20 years from now, you look at his basketball reference page, and you're like, wait, that guy was on 9 teams? What happened? So I would like to see him eventually find the right team. I thought Denver would have been a really good fit for him as a free agent with the way he can play off the ball and the way he plays on pick and rolls and stuff, like to put him with Jokic and a team that kind of understands what he is. I didn't like seeing him on Philly last year. I thought, you know, they basically turned him into somebody who just stood in the corner and rebounded. I think he's a better player than that.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Warriors was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled,
break.
and the
Take a
whole
break.
league is talking
2
about
shots.
it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
What we have...
And another one falls.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Korkmaz. Drills it from outside. Korkmaz has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services. Just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
The offensive rebound. They double him with Siakam. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Tries yet again. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from O'Quinn.
If you do not put a body on Kyle O'Quinn, you will pay the price because he is a tremendous offensive rebounder.
Back to VanVleet. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Horford comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Richardson in for Alec Burks. Horford the pass to Thibault. Horford with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. And here's Richardson outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to VanVleet. Here's Miracle Man. Lets the 3 fly. Korkmaz grabs the miss. There's the pass to Embiid. And the basket is good. Embiid's got 8 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around 3-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
You can't lose what the game is.
No,
it's bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, and it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
Here's Horford. Bank shot, no good. And And Joe Ibaka will bring it up for the Raptors. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Passes it to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. No good from Miracle. The 76ers trail by 14. Richardson left side. The 19-foot shot. No good. Shot missing. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Embiid. He had 25 points in the win against Washington.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
So it's Toronto now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Miracle Man. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Toronto working the ball around now. Ibaka, the pass to Miracle Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Miracle Man. A 3-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 17. Richardson kicks to Embiid. Back to Richardson. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Take a look at Miracle Man. All season long, he has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Good, another from 3.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. In the corner, it's Richardson. The 76ers again can't hit it. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Miracle Man, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Miracle Man. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Miracle Man's got 54 points. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Horford the pass to Richardson. There's the triple. Connects from 3-point range.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the 3-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Miracle Man. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
The pass to Van Vliet. To the wing right side. Here's Miracle Man. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Simmons. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Miracle Man. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Miracle Man. Richardson cover. Clock at 6. Here's Miracle Man. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Miracle Man. Kicks it to Lowry. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
I'll tell you, he's not afraid to take hits on the way to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry will manufacture points any way he has to.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Burks is checked in. The 76ers trail by 20. And they double up Simmons. Down low. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And entertaining as always, Bill, thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. Just, I don't want to do any Celtic games. Can we not do that? I don't want to see that team. Let's do the other teams.
Okay. Well, Doris, you read most reporters, they try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
To the inside, and the dunk by Horford.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock, and it's good for 2. Lowry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Milton, covered by Van Vliet. At the elbow, it's Harris. And Gasol sends it back.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. 3 on the clock. Siakam left side, and stolen by Horford. Down low. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless. But Who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And Lowry gets it to go.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Simmons, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
On the wing, Harris shoots over Van Vliet. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Inside. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 11 points for Tobias Harris. And the Raptors call time here. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
Here's Miracle Man. Richardson covering. Lowry passes to Miracle Man. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 14 points for the game.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
On the wing, Harris. Kicks it out to Richardson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Miracle Man. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 20.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. against Ibaka. Harris outside. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
For Philadelphia, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
To the middle, here's Simmons. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Lowry passes to Miracle Man. Back to Lowry. It's good. Lowry's got 18 points in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Embiid. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Miracle Man. Lays it up off the glass. Miracle Man's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Timeout called the 76ers. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
Oh, I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from Burks for 2. They get it back. Goes back up. Embiid, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Here's Miracle Man. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And Simmons kicks to Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Outside Lowry. Here's Miracle Man. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Harris. Lowry brings the double. Harris kicks to Simmons. Down low, Embiid got a piece of it.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Outside Lowry. Burks with the steal. All alone, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the pass to Miracle Man from the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Burks' shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Miracle Man. Burks covering. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Miracle Man. Good, another from 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time.
Well, Burks is a lethal 3-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
And the Raptors call time here.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Checked in for Embiid. Then for the Raptors, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Anunoby. Here's Miracle Man. Non-stop scoring machine here. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Milton. Misses the 3. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Miracle Man. The 3. And, yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Passes it to Milton. Harris against Siakam. Harris passes to Simmons. 5 on the clock. The shot is good off the backboard. Simmons got 18 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Outside Lowry. No good on the triple. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Toronto's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Takes the 3. No good from Miracle Man. Raptors moving the ball around. From outside the arc. And another one.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring. Here's Simmons, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
It's going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And, Kevin, it's got to be a gang rebounding approach.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Toronto also making a switch. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Murray. So for Toronto right now, they've got Miracle Man. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Powell. Then there's Davis. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes. threes in a game.
Wow, fantastic to see Hollis Jefferson hit it twice on the pipes, extends out and sends it back.
Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Miracle Man, Richardson covering. Miracle Man, the pass to Davis. Sinks the three-pointer.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
To the middle, here's Milton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Miracle Man, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Right wing. Here's Miracle Man, and the miss. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and the rest of us crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset, near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner, we get a chance to catch up with our post-game guest.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
I don't know, Shaq, man. I have to say my passing and my scoring. I mean, they go together, so how do you pick? That's like asking someone which one of their 2 children are their favorite. That's just something you don't do, you know what I'm saying? But I've learned that from a personal experience. You don't go down that road.
Well, I have 6 kids, and my daughters are my favorites.
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time, and the time after that, too.
Jay, when you look at your record and the way you guys have been playing lately, is it fair to say this team is a legitimate title contender?
Hey, we got a whole lot of talent on this team. We're versatile, too. We can go big, we can go small, we can pace it up or slow it down and slug it out. Plus, we got a great coach who puts us in a position to succeed. And we got the best fans in the world, baby, so we can stack up with anyone.
Great. Thanks, Jay.
No problem.
Thank you.